right, Chase, we'd been talking about you'd been inching up on this one for a while, and it all came together today.
Yeah, haven't been on the podium this year, and to go straight from, I guess my fourth is the best finish to a win is awesome. So that first moto was a dream ride. That's my first time I think I've led start to finish in a moto out here. So yeah, I had a really good time. Saved quite a bit of energy in the first one, and then yeah, came into the second moto and had to fight a little bit with Eli and Dylan. So yeah, we were going good, and it was fun to get my first overall of the year.
Yeah, that was a sweet start. And, you know, how hard is it here? It looks so loamy, and not really.
No, those gates are really slick, and actually the track has pretty good traction. I feel like as the years go on, I was watching the race from 2013 this week, and I think it keeps getting more and more traction. I think they maybe bring new dirt in or something, but it used to have no ruts, and now it does have ruts. So actually I enjoy riding this track, and I said before, I'm from the Midwest, and we run a lot of hard-packed and throttle control training. So I feel like that paid off today, and yeah, I'm just super happy with how the day went.
You had to do some charging in the second moto.
Yeah, it was good to have to battle for that one. I would obviously like to get the whole shot, but yeah, I charged to the back of Dylan, and I feel like I had pretty good speed. I just couldn't get around him, and I was actually happy because I was almost going to run handguards today, but I didn't really eat that much roost, so I'm kind of happy with that. So hopefully my skin's not too beat up, and yeah, starts are better. So that's probably the biggest thing that helped me today.
Plate was pretty clean up on the podium.
Yeah, bike was clean, especially the first moto. I don't think I got one speck of dirt on me besides for the lappers. So yeah, even second moto I didn't get really roasted too much, and yeah, I'm just happy to go into this little break with some momentum and work my butt off and come back better.
Is there a way to describe that feeling when you get up on the podium, you hear everybody cheering, and you know it's your day?
Yeah, I mean, the fans this year have been, I mean, it might be because we didn't have any last year, but I feel like they're even better than what they were in 2019. They're a lot more rejuvenated, and they're happy to have racing back at their track. So I think they said they had one of their best turnouts ever here, and it was cool to see those fans at the podium chanting, and yeah, it's been fun.
All right, Christian, how'd the day go out there? I know practice, that was a little rough, maybe.
Yeah, third lap in, I cross-rode. Next thing I know, I'm flipping through the air. So started off the day rough. Kind of had a handlebar to my leg, so I dealt with kind of like a deep bruise. It just wasn't like firing, and it was hard to even put up in corners. So first moto, I struggled big time with that, and then second moto, took some Advil, and luckily that went away. But I think I just rode a little timid after that. I think the whole day I just rode not scared, but just not myself. I think I was just a little timid of the bike doing that again. So I just wasn't fully comfortable, and I rode like that in both motos. Started up front both motos, 3 or 4 off the start, and just got shuffled back right away, and was just kind of funneled into 8th place both motos. Beat different guys, passed different guys, both motos, which was pretty cool. But once again, I ended up in 8th both motos. So not where I want to be, but inside the top 10 and just getting points and moving on to Unadilla.
Yeah, there's some seasons where it seems like everybody finds their level and they're kind of good, and okay, I'm at my level, I'm good at that spot, but it changes up all the time now.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen, like Marvin was struggling for 6 weeks straight, and now he goes out there and he blew right by me in the first moto, where it was the opposite the first 6 rounds. Same with Cooper, with Webb. Usually I would run him down, and today he ran away from me. So just stuff like that. Some people have their off days and some people have their on days, and today it was just I would say it wasn't my best, but it wasn't my worst, obviously. I didn't have a lot of energy left in me after that crash, and just kind of rode around. And I guess if you're going to say I rode around and I got 8th, that's good for me, but I do believe I belong inside the top 5, more often than not, and I only have 2 top 5 overalls so far this season, so I need to start looking for something during the week, and just AP rode good that second moto. I need to ride with him during the week and do some more sprints with him and try to get on that level and bring it to the race.
All right, Eli, good day out there. How was it for you, and what was the track like, and what was the best battle of the day?
It was a good day. I mean, normally these days, how I felt today, they normally result in a win, but didn't happen. Chase rode really well. Dylan rode really well, Moto 2. Once again, I was coming from a little ways back and battling guys. You need a lot of roost, but always enjoy this track. Just enjoy the way it ends up at the end of the day, for racing. And surprisingly, you can open up lines, and that's what got me going at the end of that moto. Is like, I got to do something, to try to get by Chase. Ended up going outside and made a cool little square up move there. So tried to do the same thing with Dylan. Didn't quite get it done. But I left everything on the track. Like, once I did that, I was like, that was it. That was my spot to do it, and didn't quite make it. So it was there, just didn't quite get it done.
Well, it's still a good feeling, though, when you know you left it all on the track and there wasn't something missing at the end.
Yeah, that's the worst, right, is when you feel like you're like, oh, man, if I would have done this or that. But I literally felt like I left it all out there, So good day, but not the overall.
Those times when you're chasing and coming up towards the front, man, I start hearing the throttle. Do you ever use that as kind of an intimidation thing? Because it's like the horn's going.
I don't. That's me being me. So I got earplugs in, so maybe I'm a little more loud on it.
Well, that's why I wear earplugs too. So you happy, ready for a little bit of a break here?
Yeah, for sure. We're well into the season, so break is good at this point. Take a couple of days off, and that's that.
Last man standing under the tent too.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, the sport's brutal, and it's hard to stay together the whole season. So, as always, it tests everyone.
First up, talk about the day. I heard you say maybe not your best out there.
Yeah, I hit a dirt wall and crashed in the first moto and came around the first lap in 40th. But to rebound, second moto, almost got the whole shot. Was in third for about, I don't know, maybe a little bit more than half of the moto, and then ended up fourth. So 7th overall is not where I want to be, but I'll take it for now. These next 2 weeks, or these next 3 weeks, I guess, I'm going to grind it out, push. The first week I'm going to recover. So next 2 weeks I'm going to grind it out. And then yeah, I'm going to try to get those last 10 minutes down to where I can be there the whole race instead of 3/4 of the race. And I think I can win some overalls if I do that.
Yeah, so a little bit of recovery time and a little bit of grind time.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the first week and just kind of recover, let my body recuperate, because these last 4 weeks have been really grueling. Yeah, for sure. And then the next 5 weeks are gonna be even more grueling, I think. So I'm gonna put the work in the last 2 weeks off and really get after it.
Okay, I have another helmet question. The helmet you had today, I don't know how long you've been running that one, but let's talk about that cartoon on the back.
Dude, that's me all day long. Alpine Star or AP Designs painted that for me for Redbud, and I don't know, it's like a little Uncle Sam kind of deal. But no, it's a pretty dope helmet. It's a pretty unique helmet, to say the least. The teeth are a little bit bigger on the helmet than in real life, but it's a sick helmet. I love it.
Those eyes, I may have nightmares tonight.
Hey, if you stare at them too long, they'll stare back at you.
Well, enjoy the time off. We'll see you in a few weeks.
Thank you. Will do.
All right, Pierce, talk about the day a little bit. You looked like you had some good speed out there.
Yeah, it was a good day for sure. Ended up 5th overall, so I was stoked on that. Put 2 good motos together, so all in all, it was a solid day. I'm stoked. There's a few mistakes I wish I would have cleaned up, but I was knocking on the door of that podium, so that felt good. Just to be in the mix with all the guys was really cool, and I'm stoked on the day. Hope to keep this momentum for Unadilla in a couple weeks.
I think you guys won the gear contest today too.
Yeah, you think so? It's pretty rad. I liked it. It was cool.
Talk about that gear a little bit.
I honestly know nothing about the Venom movie or whatever, but the gear is sick. The helmet went with it, and I thought we were the best dressed today.
You're not a comic book guy?
No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not. No.
So how was the track out there?
It was fun. This is my first time here, so it was kind of hard to get the track dialed. Like the first qualifying I struggled, but after that, like I put together probably one of my best like race days. Like I qualified 10th out of second qualifying, and I'm terrible in qualifying, so that was like good for me. And then had a good start first moto, and I got passed by a couple of guys, but I was running third for a while, so that felt good. And ended up sixth, and then Moto 2 didn't get a good start, but I made some good moves first lap, and I think I was running third again too. I'm not sure, but I got shuffled back, and then I passed a few guys, and then ended up fourth. So yeah, career best moto so far, so it was good, and then career best overall. So all in all, it was a good day, and I'm stoked on this place.
For all the ups and downs you've had in your career so far, it's got to be pretty satisfying to have a day like that.
Yeah, I know. It's been a tough one the last couple of years, but yeah, just days like today like remind me like I'm one of those guys, and I just need to clean up a few things, and I'll be right there with them. So it feels good.
Nice job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. One down.